that is well taken care of by the 1%. We represent the 1%, and don't you worry about us. We are okay.
I am Mrs. Hoover Pride here. I'm often asked to come and represent the 1%. I don't like these big signs. I find them, I have a small, tasteful sign that my people made for me. It has my name, Mrs. Hoover Pride, billionaire, representing the 1%. Because sometimes it's important that those of us who are among the 1% come and enlighten you. Regular people. I don't rub shoulders.
People. We call them little people of Little Falls.
Oh, what a clever way to say it.
The little people have to pay taxes, but not us.
We
get away with
we like to keep our money close to us. We don't like to pay taxes because you people can do that. And so,
Mr. Romney, but he shouldn't have to pay taxes because, you know, it's people like him who made the country great.
right, profit makes the world go round. Profit for billionaires. So that's why perpetual war, okay, it kills people sometimes, and we'll have a moment of silence later on. But profit from wars does make the country go round.
Can we all
Now, before the raging grannies get their chance, we would like to sing, "Money Makes the World Go Round." There's a theory that we like to tell people. It's called trickle down. Okay, so some people look at us and they think, you know, those ladies riding in their limousines and drinking champagne, if they run over people, they don't go to jail, they go to Betty Ford's spa. You know, some people are kind of resentful of us. We don't understand that, but we try to tell them that if they just wait long enough, they need to be patient, our wealth will trickle down to them. Maybe not a lot, but but a little bit will trickle down, and you just got to be patient. And, you know, keep putting your bootstraps on and pulling yourself up from your bootstraps. Okay? And stop resenting, because in a way, if you think about it, if what makes the country great is wanting to be rich like us. It's a greed is good. Greed, I know, we saw signs that said greed is bad. We can't understand that. Greed makes you want to work harder, doesn't it? Don't you want to be us? All right. I'm going to, do we have any questions of the billionaires from the audience? Does anyone have a question for us?
Are you sure you're at the right pavilion?
How did you get to be billionaires?
Of course, we are each unique, but my parents sent me to a good family, and then I met Mr. Hoover Pride and married him. So I actually was quite from a well-to-do family, but now I'm a billionaire. I'm married into billionaireness.
Well, I've come up, I'm an academician, and I have discovered the solution for post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I want to share it with you. Okay. You people, you mothers and fathers, you taught your children from the time they were babies, you know, to be good. If they had a little argument, you know, you get them to say, well, you know, let's talk to your brother and see what was the matter. That's all wrong. From the time your children are born, you want to teach them to fight each other. If there's a problem over a toy, put the gloves on them. Tell them to get to fight, and to fight all the way through, to demand what they want, to take it if it's not given. Then when they're grown and they're sent to war, again to fight, there's no problem with their philosophy. They have been taught to fight and take what they wanted, so they won't have any post-traumatic stress. It will eliminate post-traumatic stress.
And I don't know if I introduced myself, but I'm Leona Helmsley, the very famous woman in New York City, the hotel owner. And I finally did get caught. That's my mugshot. I finally did get caught because I didn't pay my taxes, but that wasn't right because only the little people are supposed to pay taxes. The way I got wealthy I was born poor, and I was a secretary to a kind of a wealthy guy. He's a little older than me, but I used my charms, and I married him, and then luckily he died off pretty quick because he wasn't quite wealthy enough. And I finally married, I think my third marriage was Mr. Helmsley. And so I finally hit it big on marrying up. And I want to recommend that to all of you women out there, if you want to be me.
I endorse that policy. Some people like you, I have heard, believe that if you really vote for a rich person, that might help you become more rich. I think you might try that. Yes, go ahead, yes.
How many jobs have you guys created?
You know, I don't worry too much about that. That really doesn't affect me. The question was, how many jobs have we created? That's not our interest. Our interest is profit. And what we find is the fewer people whom we employ, the more profit for us, no matter what. This creating jobs, that's foolishness, yes. But you can believe it. Go ahead.